Tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Jody Sly is set to kick off.
Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. Monday night primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. He's got Emeka Egbuka. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On the give, this is Irving. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Play action, Hurts has it. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw, Hurts. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
180.
They go play fake with Hurts. Still has some space inside the 35. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
73.
Throwing here, Hurts. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start for the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Hurts looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. pass incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Kill. Oh, my son.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Oh, my son.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now a toss play. Taylor. Still has some space inside the 35. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Caught quickly on the slant. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Oh, my son.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Oh, my son.
Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, I hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate. Get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt that much more difficult.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. This from 28 yards away. Sly's kick is up and good. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Great. 63. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Round up, Yeti.
Hurts setting up to throw. He's got a man left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
No touch. No touch.
Toss left side for Irving. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. The big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
180. 73.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this. Protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense. Well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Falcons first
Knicks
down.
with it on 1st. Pitch is made down the right sideline. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
The 22-yard line.
It's Knicks out of the pistol. Got a man, it's Drake London. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. They'll try with the wideout. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. His return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. set of downs for them from the 31.
Great. Set. Don't touch him.
They give to Irving to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Great. Set. Right there,
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. He bunted 3 times in a win last week, and this one is away. Hauls in this punt at the 8. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Kill. Oh,
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. It's going to be stopped right around the 37. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. In motion the slot man right. On 3rd down, here's Nix. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They pitch it out to him here. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Nick Snad, a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Falcons first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Falcons.
Taylor now up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On the draw, this is Taylor. Finds his escape route to the outside, and that's good for a pickup of 6. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Looking, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Slye's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits and a 2-possession game.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Michael Hornet. No touch. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. He's got it at the 24. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Oh, my son!
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
But looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Play action with Nix. Connects on the crosser. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 28-yard pickup there. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. Try and get it into Emeka Egbuka. So second down coming up.
30-yard line.
Irvin here from the gun. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackled there by James Pierce. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
Complete to Egbuka. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Offense to the line fast. Hurts on 1st down. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Again, here's Hurts. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Forced out to his right. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Throwing on first down, Nix. Looking slant route complete. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Nix from the gun. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now they send their back in motion right. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And this one will careen out of bounds just in enemy territory there. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On first down, it's Nix. He's got it downfield near the edge. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down. Throwing here, Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set. What that? No.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. You're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No touch. What that? 73. No touch.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
Not yet. Lead. Silver, set. No touch.
They'll go. Hurts. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They'll run here on 1st down. Winging their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nix looking to throw. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Here's the give to Irving. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
King, Phil King. Phil King.
On first down, Hurts has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
73. 73. Crowd left Yeti.
First down throwing for Hurts. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Swift on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
No contact.
On fourth down, Hurts. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Xavier Watts picks it. Has room down the left sideline. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Straight ahead with Taylor. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, kill. Oh, my son.
Taylor again. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Drawing up for it. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This from 30 yards out. Sly's kick is up and good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Joey Slice set to kick
All
off.
set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
No touch.
Hurts setting up to throw. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That one goes for 31 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Play to DeAndre Swift. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Great. No touch.
A play fake now Hurts to throw. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And that 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Hurts gets it out wide complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Hey, let's go.
Offense in a hurry up here.
Hey, easy. 63. 10. No touch.
Hurts now on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. They touch him down at the spot as we wait to hear about this flag on the field. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them.
No touch that. No touch.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Complete out to the right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a molehill off that mountain. They still trail by 27. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now a toss play, Taylor. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. To the right side, and reeled in by London. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets them the first.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Atlanta.
Here's a look for Nix. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And this one belongs to the Bucs. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you can go back to the 60s, 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bucs have the first. New set of downs for them from the 31.
31-yard line.
Great, set. 180.
From the pistol, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Emeka Egbuka, the intended target. So now it's going to be third and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Great, set. Yeah. 180. 63. Hey, 73. Hey, easy, 63, bad.
And again, here's Hurts. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Desperation time here on fourth. Escapes the pocket. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from them? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go.
They're drawing up for him. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He's got this at the 27. He dodged the tackle. He's got it in the red zone. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. You gotta love when your special teamers say, take some time off offense. Your presence, that's not required at this moment. That guy took care of things himself with an electrifying return.
Yeah, find somebody who doesn't welcome some time off for more, Kate. They're more than happy to chill out on that sideline, offer some extra applause as that return team did more than its normal job.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Behind.
On 1st down, they'll run. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They go. It's 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Nix from the gun. The left side is caught by Pitts. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Going with the screen to Taylor. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. Slide's kick is up and good. And they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Drops it underneath. Swift. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's 2nd and inches. At the 45.
Play action. Hurts has it. Rolling left, buying some time. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now he's past the 25. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. You saw that running lane pretty early. You could tell. A quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once he touched the second level.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this two-point play. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Could be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Middle. Hold on a second. Hey,
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts will come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Hold on a second. Ready.
Second down carry for Taylor. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. It's a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Design run, here's Nix. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.